Hello everybody, welcome back to LilyLuLou. My name's Karen and I'm here today to carry on working in my Hobbit, Lord of the Rings journal, and I'm not feeling great today. I've got a bit of a cold. It's nothing more sinister than that, but I'm really achy and feeling sorry for myself. So I feel really woolly headed. So I'm going to do a couple of very simple pockets for the inside of the cover of this. And even doing that, I think I may be pushing my luck, but we'll have a go and see how we get on. I'm certainly not going to attempt anything more complicated than that on video today. So welcome especially to all my new subscribers. My numbers have really grown over the last few days, so thank you very much for joining me, and you're very welcome. I appreciate you spending your time with me. So yeah, and of course welcome back if you've been here before. So I'm going to use this paper this is from one of the digitals that I'm using, and I've printed it on 200 GSM printer paper, and I'm going to use this to make the pockets on the inside of the front cover and the back cover, just because most of the inside of the book is sort of shades of green, and the cover is this sort of browny colour, so I thought that would sort of tie both in together. Now I'm going to cut this piece of paper down. I think I'll leave the white borders on because I can use them as my gusseted bits that I want. So I'm just going to cut this paper down on my big choppy chopper. So I'll be back in a second so that I don't jog you all. Hello, I'm back again. I did end up cutting off the white bits because the printer hadn't printed squarely onto the paper, and I thought it was going to get a bit tricky trying to sort that out. So just having a sip of my hot chocolate. I've got a very scratchy throat, excuse me. Right, so I need to score these now so that I can have, as I say, gusseted pockets in there. So that's not going to be as wide as I hoped, but I'm not printing anything else out. I've actually been out and bought a new printer yesterday. If you've been watching my last few videos, you know that I really have trouble with my printer. I literally have to feed each sheet in one at a time. So yesterday I bit the bullet and I actually went out and bought a new printer, but I haven't set it up yet, so I'm still struggling with my old printer. I mean, it's done very well considering I've had it about 7 years, so I'm just trying to decide how big I want this pocket and where to score it. So I think I'm going to take it down that much at the bottom, and then I'll probably just do what's that, 1/4 of an inch each side. Is that going to be enough? I think it's going to be a bit tight. Let's do half on each side. But it's going to make the pocket a bit narrow, so I'm just playing around with this to see how it's going to look, and yeah, I think that will be all right. So that's how it's going to look on there, so I think that's okay. So I'll just do the same with this piece. So that was 1/2 an inch in on each side, and an inch off the bottom, I think. So just fold all those. Just make sure they're roughly the same size. Okay, so that's done with the scoreboard now. Bring the book back in. Now I need to snip the corners of my pockets. Sorry, I'm rummaging in my bag again to get my scissors. Doesn't matter how prepared I think I am before I do a video, there's always something I haven't got. Right, I'm just going to cut just inside the score lines on each of the flaps so that these fold nicely. Hope you can see that. What I'm doing there, let's do the same on this side. Just snipping up to the corners, and I'll also take a little bit off of each flap at the top, just to make sure that they don't show once they're stuck down. So that's that one. And I don't know if you can see the lines on the back of that from my printer. So as soon as I finish this journal, I will be spending time setting up my new printer, which I'm quite excited to do because I have struggled for a long time with this old one. So again, I'm just snipping the same bits off each side. Now I want to have a little thumb notch in the top of those and some ink. I'm still using my Stampin' Up baked brown sugar, but it's almost done. I think this will be the last project I use that one, and I'll be opening my new vintage photo. And where's my little thumb? I got a new circle punch. If you watched one of my previous videos, you'll know that my circle punch died in the middle of a video, and I finally got a new one. So that should be about there. I'm just lining this up on my mat to make sure I get it roughly in the centre. On there. Oops. And then I'll just ink the edges. So I hope everybody is keeping well. As I'm filming this, it's the Jubilee weekend. I'm not actually doing anything. My middle daughter is away on holiday with her other half, so I'm dog sitting for them. My eldest daughter has got family staying, her other half's family, and they've got a street party and all sorts of things planned this weekend. My youngest daughter is still at uni at the moment. She's finishing essays and things, so she's busy, and my husband's working, so and I've obviously got this journal to finish because I was hoping it would have been finished by now, and on its way to where it needs to be, but sadly not. I'm still working on it, so I really did need to spend time this weekend while there's not many people around, getting it finished. So, and there's not much I would rather be doing than crafting, so it's not really a hardship. I'm just popping some glue onto these little flaps. And my art glitter glue is not working at the moment. I need to give it a bit of a clean. I think it's nearly run out, so I keep saying, well, I must get a new one, and then it starts flowing again, but I think it really is on its last legs now, and I haven't been able to find a replacement that's not going to take ages to arrive, so I need to spend some time looking for. Oh look, I've got glue on that now. Yeah, looking for a new bottle of art glitter glue. So, oh, I've got glue on my fingers and everything I'm touching, I'm putting glue on. Right, let's hope that dries clear. So that's that pocket in the front. Doesn't look very straight. It's really difficult when you're filming because normally you put your head directly over things to make sure they're where you want them to be, but you can't do that when you're filming, otherwise your head will be in the camera view. So I think that'll do. And then do the back one. As I say, these are very, very simple pockets. I'm sure I did ink that, yes. I'm sure you've seen these before and you know how to do them, but as I say, I didn't feel up to doing anything very complicated today because my head feels very woolly and I'm finding it hard to concentrate on what I'm doing, and I don't want to make a mistake. So, right, so that's level. Let's see if I can get these roughly in the same place. So this pocket at the back will probably have I always put a little letter in with my journals explaining what a junk journal is and how to use it, what it's made of, that sort of thing. So I usually pop that in the back pocket of the journal before it goes off to its new home, so that will go there. And obviously I'll have my little handmade by LilyLuLou somewhere. So yep, there's our two pockets in the front and the back covers. Journals come along nicely. I did say I wouldn't be doing a lot of this on video because I was under a time constraint, so but I will do a flip through hopefully before I send it off. I'm hoping to send this off on Monday, so I will come back and do a flip through if I don't do any more on camera in the meantime. But thank you for joining me today. I hope you found that interesting and useful. If you're new to junk journaling, then hopefully you will have done. And other than that, I'll be back again hopefully in a couple of days with something else for you to watch. So thanks for joining me today. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.